final thoughts, who said that this both teams should actually secure a good side lane. So we're seeing this right now. Esmeralda, good counter pick for this Uranus. But then again, but then Xborg is a good counterpart for this Esmeralda because of the true damage. What's good about Myanmar is they actually secured a tank. But then again, an answer to an answer for this three first picks of our teams. It's just the same. Two side laners and then a solid tanker. So the question is, who's gonna be the hyper carry for this both teams? Because the Link and Clark is totally out.
Look at this, Malaysia respecting DK's Natal is like, we don't want that anymore. That was not fun at all. While Myanmar says, you know what, Lancelot's one of the few good tanks, cores left here. Let's get him out. It's funny how the first phase of picks went. It felt like it was orchestrated, like a karate kata or like a taekwondo formation. Like both teams know exactly what's up, right? Side laner, tank. Side laner, tank. But now, as we come around, Malaysia picks up Zorn's. Is that Zorn? Yeah, that's Zorn's Farsa. And Myanmar here now has to make the decision. They're gonna pull the trigger first. Which core?
For Malaysia earlier, they actually picked the same Farsa pick, so it wasn't effective for them. So I guess for Team Malaysia, it's gonna be again the Kimi. I was talking about Malaysia, but I saw this Kimi and the Luoy pick. These are the deadly heroes that we've mentioned for the duration or the totality of this Razor's Invitational. Luoy was actually the talk of the town for the Group A. So we are seeing this right now for Myanmar together with the Kimi. Talk about damage, talk about the DPS and the turret push prowess. This Kimi has it. And for Malaysia, this is a bit of a gamble if they will go for the 1-1. But if it's gonna be the Hayabusa again. So a lot for gamble for Malaysia though, because this is just almost the same for the draft pick on game number 2 in terms of hyper carry.
Here's what I'm thinking. There's more than one way now for Myanmar to protect the Kimi, right? You have the Kufra, you have the Raiders that can stay in the back, and then you have the Luoyi. Like you can portal out, you can hit the diversion onto the Kimi and save her, and then you can just go push again. So I think that's what Myanmar's playing on. While Team Malaysia though, how do you feel about that Hayabusa? It seems like they're forcing it at some point, but it still looks good. I think it looks good here.
Maybe I guess they're just confident. Maybe just things went wrong in game number 2 and they want to prove something here in game number 3. But I'm kind of doubtful with this kind of this kind of pick for Malaysia because it was actually negated earlier with the same kind of hero that is being picked here by Myanmar. So it is something that is dangerous for this team. If they want to win this game, they should be mindful of the errors that they take.
Gak peduli aku.
On the team number 2. But then again, just like what I said, maybe Malaysia wants to prove something with regards to wins this one, they will advance for another game against Philippines. But then again, if they lose with this Hayabusa pick, this is going to be the end of their journey for this
really overcome success. I'm not sure, but nonetheless, Team Myanmar here going up against Team Malaysia is going to be sudden death. An elimination here is imminently.
To take the jungle against Myanmar. And what's good about Malaysia? But he is one good of an admin there. The better answer goes in. But then again, for Myanmar, they're actually at the aggressiveness. Team Malaysia has to secure this one, or else fix is going to be delayed.
Oh, it's happening again. Who got it? Oh, Hiccup took it. First blood here is going to be onto Sham. Ozoroveki gets it. Level 3 times. No need for no Inferno. We'll take it as it is. DK.
Again, here comes the damage. You have the vengeance for Ozoroveki in the middle lane. Rumble goes in for the backup. they're gonna disengage. For Myanmar, what's good about this one is right after they clear a minion wave, they just go and go in for another objective, or maybe go on the top lane, or actually rotate against Malaysia.
Yep. And I think this is a practice in futility because Vix should not be fighting Royal Milk. Now Royal Milk picks up the immortality. It's all the more worse for Team Malaysia because that X-Borg will just refuse to die. Now Lord Arts engaging with DK, Yellow Flash with the maximum charge. Wow. Team Myanmar bullying Malaysia out of their own lane up top. And Yellow Flash gonna be cutting this, waiting for the next wave to go for the push. And look at that, down bottom. That is Sham just working on that turret. Almost down, but look at this. Nice catch here by our Kufra DK. But Rumble gonna go down and almost is Feeks. Sham gonna try to get a bite on him. Both using the Cyclone Eye, but Feeks gets it. Sham with the flicker and the Ionic Edge. Down goes Feeks. Another free turtle here for Team Myanmar.
This is what we were saying actually, Leo, on before the start of the game. We said that it will be difficult for this Hayabusa to actually burst down the heroes here of Myanmar. Imagine trying a shadow kill against the Uranus, even the expert that has the immortality. So I guess for Malaysia here, all they need to do is to go for the split push because Hayabusa, man, totally he doesn't have the damage here against Myanmar. For Myanmar though, what's good about this team is that they're just zoning the onto this game.
Oh yes, for sure.
The team here, actually the Louis and the Kufra combo just rotating against Malaysia. The map vision is just there. It's difficult for this forces to go in for the feathered airstrike because he knows that there is a Kufra that is ready to dive in or to actually ready to counter him out.
Yeah, no. I think the key here is actually getting rid of Yellow Flash. But again, with the way that Malaysia's picking their fights, they're trading, but with the wrong people. Like Royal Milk here, just got rained down the ult upon, but again, discipline from Peaks. He did not pop the shadow kill, so that's something, right? But oh wow, Sham stole the purple from Lord Arts. There's
Man, that was maybe I guess the century. You are a Uranus. You don't have actually a damage. You're just relying on your skills, but you were actually able to steal a buff against an Esmeralda. So I guess for this one, Team Myanmar really is on the upper hand. You see the damage there. For Sword, he pops in this feather airstrike, but the damage is just not enough. We can see this level 11 players, Royal Milk and even Sam. Yellow Flash actually now at level 14. So see the level gap for these players, but then again for Team Malaysia, all they need to do is to go for the split push. If ever the split push gameplay is effective for them, that is going to be a difficult situation for Myanmar. Although for Myanmar, they're just taking advantage of this disadvantageous situation that Malaysia is facing through.
yeah, no. last stand. Big take for Royal Milk. Sometimes I want
Mix
it.
is down.
Yellow flag taken out by also the big. Yellow flash is
It's so hard, guys.
Myanmar is going to be moving on to the...
I felt the shortness of breath because of the team fight.